Schiavone, joined tonight by Lee Marshall and, as always, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Tonight on this program, Diamond Dallas Page and Kevin Nash will collide for the U.S. heavyweight title. But Lee Marshall tonight, as fans have been awaiting, we're going to show you detailed footage of what happened at the end of Starrcade between Sting and Hollywood Hogan, and show you the footage when we went off the air the very next night in Baltimore at TNT when Sting and Hogan were in the ring. We'll show them that tonight.
The entire thing clouded in controversy, Tony, and of course you mix in the element of the lawyers. You cause that to become litigious. You become afraid of what you can say, what you can't say, what you can show on television. Finally, we're going to see what indeed did happen. There was no doubt in my mind. I was there. You were there. The Brain was there. We know who the world heavyweight champion is. We know all about that.
We'll show you all the footage tonight. Plus, Brain will show in its entirety Eric Bischoff tonight and Larry Zbyszko from Starrcade.
Well, that was a great match between Eric Bischoff and Larry Zbyszko. But we owe a lot to Larry Zbyszko, everybody here at WCW, because he's the one that won Nitro back for us. And that's the one that propelled him to his match at Sold Out against Scott Hall, a match Scott Hall does not want any part of.
Well, fans, our first match scheduled to be the Macho Man Randy Savage of the NWO in action, but he is not here yet. We want to take you back to Monday on Nitro when the show began. Let's take a look at what happened. We all talked about the problems within the NWO. Here's how we opened up Nitro this past Monday. Well, that's Hollywood Hogan in one limousine. Conan there, and there's a... Would you look, Mike Tenay? There's another limousine behind it, and we're not so sure who's coming out, but there's Hogan.
Looks like in the second limo, someone with an NWO shirt came out. Oh, it was Scott Hall.
Look at this, the Macho Man. Scott Hall, Kurt Hennig, Eric Bischoff, Rick Rude. They've come out in separate limousines.
Maybe there's not enough room in one limo for the egos.
Well, that may be the case, but look at the long faces. As we begin WCW Monday Nitro, here tonight live from the Georgia Dome, seemingly, and this is only speculation, the NWO may be having problems.
Number one, Schiavone, Zbyszko, Tenay. There is no problem in any way, shape, or form within the NWO. So take all your rumors and your gaga and stick it. Because there's nothing going on in the NWO any different today than there ever has been.
Well, I think we found out there were problems within the NWO, Lee Marshall, and we're going to show the fans a little bit later on as we still await the arrival of Macho Man Randy Savage. Where in the world is he?
I have no idea.
This shows us that they are having more problems.
Absolutely very unlike the Macho Man Randy Savage. I've never known him to miss a single appearance to which he's been contracted.
A lot of wild things have been going on. It prompted WCW officials, in the voice of Nick Lambros, to make this statement 1 week ago on WCW Monday Nitro.
Because of the near riot between WCW and the NWO in Baltimore last weekend, along with the Sting-Hogan controversy at Starrcade that continued in Baltimore, from this point forward, all WCW contract wrestlers who are caught violating WCW policies will be subject to fine, suspension, or both. Nitro is a WCW program. Any violation of WCW policies by any member of the NWO in or out of the ring will be subject to the same fines or suspensions or both.
Well, Nick Lambros laid down the law, and that was because of what happened in Baltimore. And fans, we're going to show you the footage that you didn't see when we went off the air a little bit later on tonight in this program. But Brain, the suspensions, the fines started with Nick Patrick when he was suspended by James J. Dillon in the ring this past Monday. Here's what happened.
You, sir, as of right now, at least until Thursday, when we see your performance from Starrcade on Thunder, on TBS, until that time, you're suspended. Out of here.
Yeah.
Out of here. Out of here.
Well, in reality, they may be the enemy. And fans, we are going to the ring with the very first bout ever on Thunder. You know something, guys? The Macho Man Randy Savage. We were supposed to go to the ring early. We gave you all that footage because he had not arrived. We understand he is yet or not, we're not sure. We've not been told. We're going to bring out his opponent here, Chris Adams, in the opening bout. You know, Lee, that combined with what we have just seen, NWO having their problems.
You remember years ago, Tony, there was a comic strip called Pogo, and it was a great political commentary. And one of the things that Pogo said is, we have seen the enemy and it is us. And I think that's what's happening within the NWO. It's okay, I mean, families fight amongst family. But what we've seen today, what we saw in Nitro, what we saw in Baltimore with the NWO, they're coming totally unwrapped.
Well, there's a good reason for them to come unwrapped. Don't forget, Hogan lost the championship to Sting. Diamond Dallas lost the United States Championship. I mean, they're coming apart, piece by piece at the seams.
And I think the first salvo on that blade was fired actually by the Giant in Kevin Nash's absence. The Giant grabbed a hold of Scott Hall and added insult to injury. The insult was using Kevin Nash's finishing maneuver, and the injury was planting Scott Hall in the middle of the ring.
Well, guess who's here?
Well, there's no denying the Macho Man Randy Savage and the gorgeous but very dangerous Miss Elizabeth here on Thunder on TBS. Everywhere you look, NWO fans everywhere. And I tell you, we're heading on into one of the biggest events of the year. It opens up our pay-per-view schedule. It'll be on the 24th of January. Sold out, sponsored by Snickers. One match, as we stand right here, as we sit right here, has been signed. We've been talking about the living legend Larry Zbyszko against Scott Hall. And if you think about what Larry did, taking WCW Monday Nitro League, bringing it back to us, bringing it back firmly in the clutches of WCW, combined with Brain talked about the loss of the World Heavyweight title, you can see why they're having a problem.
Well, I also think they've got a problem within their own ego, Tony. It's not so much that Larry Zbyszko won Nitro back for us. We never lost Nitro. The NWO tried to posture itself into a position of trying to convince everybody that they had taken over when, in fact, they had not. Larry just secured it for us.
Yeah.